Alright, today we are going to build ourselves a 3-stone partial trellis ring. This is kind of a fun ring. It's contemporary. So what we want to first do is start with a finger size, and we're going to go to a size 5. And we're going to place that out here. And there's that right there. And then from there, we're going to add let's say just under a 1 carat, a 90-point center stone. And we're going to let it live about that high, no, about right there. Now I've just added a side stone, and I'm going to take this stone and mirror it to the other side. So that's about where we want those to live. We can adjust those a little bit later, but let's just see how that works now. I'm going to take this finger rail right here, and I'm going to add a profile. And this is a knife edge profile, and I want to repeat that on the quads also. So here it lies right here. I'm going to put one over here, and I'm going to put one right there, and then I'm going to put some more right there, because I want this to actually have a little bit of a curve to it. So I want to do some longer ones. There we go. So now we have where that shank is going to live, all through here. And we're actually going to give it an outside finger rail. So we're going to give it a rail to keep it all within. And there we go right there. So that's going to have that little swoop right here. And we're going to stop and start it from here to around to here. And we're going to do a simple sweep on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this and that, and we're going to pick that profile, and that profile, and run that sweep. Alright, so now you can see where we're going with it. Next, what I want to do is do those partial trellises. So I'm going to add one to each side, right here, right here. And you can see what we have. And I'm going to go ahead and do the prongs on the center stone. So we want everything to start and stop right there. And then let's go ahead and put those trellises on now. So we could redirect those. We can pull the one and angle it more if we want, or not, and go back down. We can actually turn off just those so we can work on other things. But right now we have this big empty spot here, so I'm going to put a diamond in there. There we go, with a bezel around it. So we're going to choose that and put a bezel around it. And there we have it. We have ourselves a finished ring. You know, the neat thing about this is we can actually change the size of that stone and have everything move to that. So let's make that now about a carat 30. Get rid of those prongs. Let's redo some prongs. Build head. And now we have same ring, different size stone, and you can see that's what we've done. So we can actually make it bigger, and everything will change accordingly. So that's kind of nice. Everything looks good there. I'm going to put it back to that smaller stone, the 90-pointer. And we're going to do a rendering of this. Excuse that little thing. My computer is acting up. So I am going to... So we're going to render this, and we're going to see what it looks like in its own metal form. So we're going to have fun with this. We're going to actually go center stone, diamond, sapphires on the outside. So let's go ahead and choose that render program. And we're going to choose the center stone. We're going to make that a diamond. And then we're going to choose the 2 outside stones and make those sapphires. We want to set a ground plane turn that orange so that we don't get it confused with our other metals. And we're going to give that just a white background. There we go. Next, we're going to choose a metal. And let's go with platinum on the prongs. Set that there. And let's go yellow gold on the shank, just to see what that looks like. Let's give it some light. And let's render it. This is going to take a few seconds. Here it comes, and we'll see what it looks like here. As you can see, those prongs sit a little higher than what they actually will. We actually fold those over. But for purposes of making this rendering and making the wax before we do anything, we need them that height so that we can actually fold them over. We can actually get a different view of this too by moving it to that view and doing the same thing. Try that. Here we go. So now we have a different view of it. More of a profile view. And we are just about done. It takes a little longer to do the gemstones. And as soon as that gets through there, it'll rip through the rest. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know how this is and if you like it, and I'll continue doing more. Thanks.